everybody, my name is Vinu Venkatesh and welcome to another session with me on the English language for SAI Education Group. We're going to start prepositions today, so let's get ready to learn something new, right? Alright, so we're starting prepositions, okay? What are prepositions? Now, prepositions are nothing but words which indicate where an object is placed or where the subject is located. For example, on, off, to, from, behind, nearby, besides, etc., with, etc. Okay, they are basically, it tells us some kind of, it gives us an idea as to the position of a particular thing, or a place where a person is located, or the place where an object is located, right? For example, if I say the car was parked behind the tree, behind is a preposition. Okay, if I say the book was on the table, on is a preposition. All right, so now we have to excuse me, now we have to decide. So let's do some practice exercises. Look at the first one. While I was talking dash the students, where is that? Yes, dash the students, they were busy making notes of it. What are my options? To, with, by, along with, or no preposition required. Now, whenever we use the verb talk, okay, there are two possibilities. You can say talk to, you can also say talk with. When you're talking, see, when there are two groups, let's say a teacher and students, when both the teacher and students are involved in a discussion, then we can say that the teacher is talking with the students, because both the teacher and the students are participating in that discussion. But when it is only the teacher who is talking, like what I'm doing right now, then I have to say talk to. All right. Similarly, suppose at home you and your parents are having a discussion about which movie to go to, or where to organize your say a party. It is a discussion. So your father is talking, you are talking, your mother is talking, maybe your uncle has also come, he is also talking, everybody is talking. So in such a case, I can say that you are talking with your family members, because everybody is talking. It is a joint discussion. But suppose in the same scenario, only you are talking, then I can say you are talking to your family members. So in this case, it is clearly said that the students were busy making notes, right? That means they are not talking. So the only person who was talking is I. So in this case, what should the preposition be? It should be while I was talking to the students, they were busy making notes. So you have to look for this, look for certain hints in the sentence. You have to understand the meaning of the sentence, and also, of course, you should know the rules. So here, with is used when two or more people participate in talking together. If only one person is talking, then to is used. All right. Next question. The policeman became angry, dash the rider's behavior towards him. So again, here we have angry with and angry at. Look at the options: on, about, at, with, and for. It is definitely not on. You will never say angry about the rider's behavior or angry for. It is either at or with. When do we use at or with? At is used in case of a behavior or a situation. You say, I'm angry at the union budget. Okay. With is used when you are angry in case of a person. I'm angry with you. I'm angry with my sister. I'm angry with the shopkeeper because he did not give me the change. So in this case, it is a situation, right? It is not a person, it is a rider's behavior towards him. So in that case, we say angry at the rider's behavior towards him. Answer is number 3. All right, next. The beautiful hotel is comprised dash of 2,000 rooms and 19 swimming pools. We studied this before. So basically, whenever the verb comprise is in the passive form, that is either the present participle or the past participle. That is, what is passive form? Passive form means auxiliary verb plus the V3 form of the verb. So V3 form of the verb comprise is comprised. Now here it is, the auxiliary verb is and it is in the present tense. So this is called the present perfect tense, which is also the passive form. You can have the past perfect tense which would be was comprised. but it is present perfect tense. So whenever the verb comprise is in the past passive form as given here, it is always followed by the preposition of. Okay, but whenever the verb comprise is in any other verb form that is not the passive form, that is it could be V1, V2, V4 or V5, there is no preposition followed here. That is, it is in the active voice. It is called the active voice. Remember, there are 5 forms of the verbs: V1, V2, V3, V4, V5. V3 is a passive. All other forms of the verb are active. So if suppose I had said the beautiful hotel comprises, so this is the V5 form, that is singular present tense, comprises, there would be no preposition here. It would be simply 2000 rooms. Okay, let me repeat. The beautiful hotel comprises 2000 rooms and 19 swimming pools. Okay, that is just the rule. So will it be with? No. Will it be for? No. Will it be of? In this case, yes. Then police arrested the thief who after stealing was walking dash the road. What are the options? By, on, across, along and beside. Now let me tell you one thing. All of these options are correct. Okay, we can use by, we can use on, we can use across, we can use along, we can use beside. Okay, but which one should I use here? Look at the meaning of the sentence. Okay, use your common sense. Police arrested the thief who after stealing was walking dash the road. So generally, after, imagine a thief who has just stolen something. How will he, where do you think he will walk? Will he walk by the road? By the road means it's more like besides. Okay, besides means on the side. Will he walk on the road? I don't think so, because it's only a person who has no fear who will walk on the road, that is straightforward on the road. Will he walk across the road? Again, most likely not, because when you're walking across the road, maybe somebody will see him, right? Was he walking along the road? That's possible. Was he walking besides the road? Again, besides is also possible, but then besides means more like side by side. Along means, you know, along the side of the road, like maybe on the footpath or maybe in the forest near the road, something like that. So here the answer would be along, for. But all the other prepositions generally you can use with the verb walk, but in this case along makes the best or the correct sense. Okay, next, today I will discuss dash important prepositions and their use with all of you. Now here with the verb discuss, whenever the verb discuss is in the V1 form and there is an object, there will be no preposition after the verb. So here discuss is in the V1 form, right? But is there an object here? Yeah, because there is an object. What is the object? It is important prepositions and their use. So whenever there is a verb discuss with in the V1 form with an object, there will be no preposition that is used. So the answer here would be number 5. But I can say I will discuss. See, suppose I'm your teacher and you're my student. I will say, okay, I cannot talk to you right now, but I will discuss with you in the evening. There I can use the preposition with, because there is no object after it, right? I mean, there is there is no explicit object. I will discuss with you. You will never use the preposition about after the verb discuss. So that's also something that you should remember. Next one. As the new system is accessible dash people easily, it can be easily hacked. Always remember the preposition, the verb access is always followed by the preposition to. It's a rule you have to memorize. So as a new system is accessible to people easily, it can be easily hacked. Okay. Next. After the death of her husband, she has been accustomed dash sufferings and hard work. Now, like the verb access, the verbs accustomed or accustom or and addicted are always followed by the preposition to, whereas the verb habituated is followed by the preposition of. Habituated, accustomed and addicted are similar in meaning, and that's why we have mentioned it together. So accustomed and addicted mean almost the same thing, and they're always followed by the preposition to. Whereas habituated, which also means the same thing, is followed by the preposition of. Okay, so she has been accustomed to sufferings and hard work. Okay, police arresting him. Now this is not right, this should be arrested. Please note this. police arrested him as he was addicted dash gambling. So as discussed earlier, it has to be to, because any form of the verb addict is always followed by the preposition to, and any form of the verb accustomed is always followed by the preposition to, and habituate is a verb and any form of it is followed by the preposition of. Okay, next. The patient died dash injuries of the accident. In 1928, 1,000 people died dash cholera. Now there's a problem in this question. These options that are given are not going to work in this question. In fact, the answer is a combination of this, so these are wrong options. So let's first understand. Now, the verb die can be followed by of, with and from. Okay. Now, died of is used when somebody has died due to a direct cause, such as disease or accident. For example, he died of an accident, or he died of COVID. Died with is when somebody dies due to an object or a weapon or an instrument, such as an overdose of medicine. He died with an overdose of, say, crocin, for example. The next is died from. Whenever there is an indirect cause, such as injuries caused by an accident, you always say died from. Okay, so in this question, it is due to injuries of an accident. So it is an indirect cause. It is not a direct cause. If it was a direct cause, they would have simply said died dash accident, in which case it should be of. But since it's an indirect cause, it should be from. Okay, so the patient died from injuries of the accident. Next, in 1928, 10,000 people died dash cholera. So cholera is a direct cause. So what should the preposition be here? Of. Right? Right. Next one. After being failed in exams. Okay. My friend is now dealing dash share market. Now, here again, we have some options. Now, deal in. Whenever you say deal in, it is when you are referring to business or work. When you're writing deal with, it is with reference to somebody or a situation or some circumstances that you have to face. Now in this case, share market is like a business. So here it should be deal in, dealing in, right? So the right answer is number 4. Oops, I think I messed it up. Okay, all right. Number 11. The employees regretted that they could not comply dash the requests of the manager. Now, the verb comply is always followed by the preposition with. Abide, which is also similar in meaning to the verb comply, is followed by. Adhere also is a verb which is similar in meaning to the verb comply, and it is followed by the preposition to. So no preposition is used between follow and an object. All right. So here we should say the preposition to be used is with. The employees regretted that they could not comply with the requests of the manager. Okay. If I say abide, the employees regretted that they could not abide by the requests of the manager. Okay. Now, if you use the verb follow and there is an object, then there is no preposition that is used between the verb follow and an object. Why are we talking about this? Because comply, adhere, abide and follow are almost similar in meaning, but they are followed by different prepositions. We use different prepositions with them. So you have to know and understand that. So if somebody asks you any question, you can easily identify which preposition to use with which verb. Okay. Now look at the next one. The playground near the school is abounding dash snakes and frogs. Now with the verb abound, okay, this is the V4 form of the verb abound, or the gerund form. Okay. With the verb abound, we can use a preposition in or with. When do we say abound in and abound with? We say abound in when we are indicating that something or some place has a lot of supply of something or has a lot of production. For example, I can say that Kerala is abounding in coconuts. Right? Because there is a lot of supply or production of coconuts in Kerala. When I want to say abound with, I will use abound with when I want to say that something is filled with something. Okay? So, I can say what should I say? What example can I give you here? Let me think about it. If something is filled with something. Yeah, so, okay, let's look at this example itself. Now, the playground near the school is abounding dash snakes and frogs. Can I use in here? I can't use in here because in means that there is a lot of supply or production of something. Is the playground producing snakes and frogs? No. So that means I have to use abound with, means that is it is filled with something. It is filled with something. For example, okay, let me say that Kerala is abounding with backwaters. Okay, that's the difference between abound in and abound with. Okay, next, he became a saint after abstaining dash all earthly possessions. Now, with the verb, okay, abstain means to refrain from, means to prevent oneself from doing something or to give up. Okay, so verbs such as abstain, refrain, desist and prevent, which are similar in meaning, are always followed by the preposition from. So here we should say he became a saint after abstaining from all earthly possessions. Next, don't worry, one's hard work definitely pays dash. It is off, O-double-F. That is a phrase. Pay off means something is going to give you your reward. Your hard work today, if you study well today, it is going to pay off in your exams. Means you'll be able to do well in your exams if you study hard today. Pay off means something that you get as reward. It is going to give you back. Your hard work is going to give you good results. So pay off means like good results or payback or success. Okay, last example. My dear wife has the most beautiful eyes God has ever bestowed dash a person. So what is a preposition to be used here? The preposition to be used here is on. I'll explain why. Okay, whenever bestow means to confer to somebody or to be given to somebody. So when you are trying to use bestow as in a place where you're trying to say that that person has got a gift of something, then we use bestow on or bestow upon. All right. So these are the two correct prepositions that we can use, on or upon. Now all these sentences that we discussed, I got it from this site. Please refer to that. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment box on YouTube. I'll be very happy to clarify them. Practice again, please go through your notes as I always say. Good luck in your preparation and see you next time.